Hello everyone, welcome back to a new lesson. In today's class, we'll be learning how to make a bow for baby dresses. This is very easy to make. So on the average, I'm making for a year or two. And this same one, you can use the same measurement for a girl of 3, even 4 years. So just that as they grow older, you can just increase the width. But for 4, 5, don't do more than 23 inches. So now I have a fabric here of 13 inches by 18 inches, sorry, 18 and a half inches. Okay, now I'm going to be using crinoline to enhance my bow, to have something that is very bouncy and then won't fold, because I don't like when my bow folds. So look at what I have here. Can you see? It is the horsehair braid that make it bouncy and puffy. So this is what we want to achieve. Now I have 18 and a half by 13, as I've said. So all I have to do, the first thing is to fold the longest parts, and then I'm just going to sew in half an inch. After that, here I have my horsehair braid. So there are some that comes by 6 inches in wideness. So if you get that, it's fine. But as a fashion designer, we have this around at home. So all you have to do is to take this. This is 3 inches each. So if you have like maybe 1.5, you can join 3. So this is 3 inches. So all I have to do is to overlap it by 1/4 inch, and then I'm just going to sew it straight down to have one wide crinoline. So you can always improvise. So I'm going to have explained this. Then I have this that will be for the tail of the bow. I have it just to be 26 inches. Okay, so this is 26 inches by 5 inches on fold. It's on fold, as you can see that. So what I will do now is to fold it over. You can have it longer if you want, so you can do up to 30 inches, but I like it shorter. It depends on your preference. Just the most important thing is for you to know how to make these things. So here I'll just come here by 2 inches. Sorry, 1.5. 1.5 is fine, or 1 3/4. Okay, so this is it, and I'll just mark it straight. So let's go for the design of the, so you can just do 2 inches or 2.5, depending on your preference. So can you see? And then this goes straight down here. So this is what we want to have. Is how it's going to be, and you see, and then the bow will be attached. So if you still want it to come up, you can still go higher. So I'll take to the sewing machine, and then I'm just going to sew from here, half, and then I'll stop somewhere here to leave the opening to bring it out. So I'll continue from here, sew it down and down, then bring it all out to the sewing machine, and I've done this, brought it out here. So this is the opening here. So what I will do is to go back and just top stitch that place very close to the edge. Also this, I've sewn it 1/2 inch, so I brought it out. So what you are going to do is to make sure this seam is in the middle. And also for the horsehair braid or crinoline, this is what it looks like after joining it, to make it wider. So what I will do now is to put it inside. So this is what I have. So I deliberately made it longer so that after sewing it I can trim it off. It's better to be longer than being shorter. So this is what I have. So what I will do next now is this. This is going to be inside. So what I will do is to sew up this way. So you can pin it down. I'm just going to sew 1/2 or 1/4 of an inch because we are going to be turning it inside out. So that is why this is the right side. This is the one in the middle. So that's why you have to sew it this way. Okay. So I'm just going to sew 1/4 of an inch. After sewing it, this is what it looks like. So you can see the excess, then I can trim it off. So can you see what I have? So the next thing I will do is this. I'm just going to top stitch. Just place the seam this way, and then I will top stitch it down. I've top stitched it, so you can see it lays well. So the next thing is to turn it inside out. So this is what it looks like. Now this will be in the middle. So this is what we want to have. Then you can pleat. Take your time to pleat. Put in the middle. This way. So this is it. Can you see? So I'll now get a thread. So that's like 4 layers. And now tie it. So you tie it. And to make a bow is very, very easy. So the reason why I love the crinoline is that it will give you that puffy and bouncy effect. So this is what I want to achieve. I'm just going to tie and sew it up. And tie it up rather, not sew it up. So you can see how beautiful that is. So this is it. So this is the right side. So this is what we are going to have. And you see how beautiful that came out. So the next thing now is to sew in the band in the middle. Next thing is to form this strip of fabric here. Just get another fabric which is 2.5 inches by 5 or 6. So here is just 5.5. Fold it into 2, sew in 1/2 inch, and then bring it inside out to have this. So I make sure the seam line is now in the middle rather. So the next thing now is to place this in the middle this way. So you can just fold that too. You can also use your thread to tack that down first. So once you tack it down, you have something like this. Then you now take this. Remember, this is the same line. And then I'm just going to use my sewing machine to tack it before we now turn it to the other side. Right now I've sewn here, so I'll just have to trim it off. Then I'll now have to turn it. So I'll take my time to turn it so that that seam will be inside and the smooth part will be outside. So after turning it, this is what it looks like. You can see how beautiful it is, and also here. So that is how to make your bow. So what I'll just do is to use this press button on both the bow and the dress so that it sticks so well. So looking at this bigger bow I made, remember I used the longest part of this to be 18 inches, 18.5. So for this I used 22 inches. So how big you want your bow to be depends on your preference. I remain your girl. Please bye.